What's next? I'm taking flight, getting motion, yeah, you know I'm about my check. Shit getting tight in the hood, yeah, we had to learn to make that stretch. Praying up to God, got another 24 months, we blessed. Me and my blessed, yeah. Hopping.
What's up, guys? I am leaving Vietnam. It's been an amazing trip. I'm going to show you guys back my trip back to Sydney, Australia. You know, starting a business with my woman. You know, as you can see, she's now the CEO of Quinslux Hair, official. We got our hair, and really amazing. And this trip showed me so much, learned so much. Being with my partner, as you guys, some of you guys may know, we're in a long distance relationship, but I always say I love the relationship we have. You know, our bond is so special. I always say the bond that we have is even stronger than people who are physically together, right? And that's how the power of the mind is, that location doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Of course, it sometimes is annoying just not to have that physical presence there, but when we're together, when we're apart, it stays like this, right? And now it's about how can we grow. It's beyond just love. It's more about how can we build an empire for our family. And so you guys are going to follow me along back as I head back to Sydney, as I work on the business, as I keep doing things to create our empire, meetings, things like that. I'll show you guys. So yeah, here we are in the Uber. Just checking in one bag. Oh. When I get out, I say, can you help me go faster? Because I have to check in again. Yes. Just tell me.
So I don't know. What do you think?
That revenue, bro. The cash flow is king, bro. Cash flow is king.
That's what I'm saying.
You just need that cash flow, bro. You just need that cash flow. And I think like talking to other people, just entrepreneurship is the best way to wealth, bro. Like to run your own business, bro, you can always make money. Like, you know, you don't need to go and save money. Like when you have a business, imagine money can always be coming in. You can invest, and like kind of similar. I'm in a similar place to you. Is just how can I build up that cash flow? Like, you know, and running a business is hard, bro. First 1-2 years, you don't really make much money. You don't make much money, but you like I had a conversation with my client. We did a podcast in the car, and you know, he said the same thing. Like first 1-2 years, he didn't make any money, but he just kept going. Boom, got that first paycheck at 6K. You know what I mean? Or nearly 8 grand. Boom, that sets everything off, right? So that's just how it is. Where it's like, even me, the marketing, like. And like we talked about it, right, where you're in survival mode, or you know, you're trying to get things going, but I'm just constantly marketing, because the marketing is what sets the demand. That's what sets the demand, that people say, yo, I need that thing. So it's just like, how can we build up our revenue streams where, like, even for me, I was just thinking, like, not only with my clients, but even like YouTube, right? Like I want to get to that point where YouTube's giving me 2, 3, 4 grand a month. Imagine that. Outside of my business, you never know anything happens in your business. You imagine you're building your revenue streams where now you have digital assets that we've been putting out for time. Facebook giving you 2 grand. YouTube giving you another 2 grand. You know what I mean? And then you get clients, you know, 10K. Like, it's just, there's unlimited opportunities out there, bro. We just got to keep, like you said, cash flow is king.
What's next?
I'm arrived back in Australia, guys.
I'm taking flight, getting motion, yeah, you know I'm about my check. Shit getting tight in the hood, yeah, we had to learn to make that stretch. Praying up to God, got another 24, my nigga, we blessed. Me and my niggas, we blessed. Yeah, hop in the booth and I gotta go crazy. I'm paving the way from racks to the riches. When it's game time, can't be stuck.
Back home. It's been a great morning. Woke up about 6 in the morning, no, 5:30. Usually I want to wake up 4. Did some work with some clients, just kind of oversaw. Now I'm gonna go to the gym shortly. Had dinner with the family last night, you guys saw that. Now I'm going to the gym shortly. I need to do another advertisement I'm doing. Then once I've done the advertisement, I should be good on all those fronts. And then I have the whole day again. Gonna probably go to the doctor real quick, go into the office, do some work on the business. Yeah, so follow me.
Time can't be stuck in my grind, cause I'm taking my shot, can't afford to be timid. Walking my walking, I'm talking my talk, I don't care what you heard, stay on my mentions. Y'all said he barking, I'd rather just listen, I'm peeping the game, ain't nothing I'm missing. Immaculate vibe, close to the edge, but I'm
Action! I have a question for you. When someone Googles you, what comes up? What comes up when someone Googles you?
This is for kind of the system around the Google Drive, right? We have two things. We have Dropbox and we have Google Drive. Now, for some of you watching this video, for example, Victoria, you're on Dropbox. All right, guys, follow me along my evening as day of work. Now I'm heading over to Red Bull Innovation evening to go learn more, network, build my personal brand, talk to people, and have fun. Let's go. What's up, guys? I'm about to head into the networking event. I've been so busy that I'd be forgetting to record what I've been doing sometimes, but I'm doing the best that I can. You know, what's the week in the life of a $100 million CEO, right? I truly believe in vision. I'm a visionary, man. I'm truly a visionary. I'm truly one of a kind, always thinking about the future, always thinking about just growth and my why, right? It's always going back to your why. As an entrepreneur, as a CEO, you're gonna go through really, really hard moments, extremely hard moments. But it all comes back to your why. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this, right? What impact are you trying to make and how can you make that impact? And we talk about finances. Finances are so important in our lives. In a business, your cash is oxygen. And so it can't solely be tied around the finances, but when you find your why and you connect that to the finances, be able for you to express yourself in the highest way possible, for you to have that freedom and the autonomy, you know, it's really, really powerful. So also being able to love money, to know that money will be another vessel for you to express yourself in the highest way possible, right? And I think that's where the power lies. And so it's all about, people think it's like, well, I need to do, and my outside world needs to change. I really believe, and I'm really strict on changing my inner world so much, and everything that I speak of is value. Again, $100 million CEO, everything that we do is intentional and strategical, because you have to change your inner world. You have to change your inner universe. It has to be so obsessive that it doesn't matter on the outside. If you can know who you are in here, then everything else will come. It may take time, it may be slow, it may be hard, but that's just developing you to be the person who's inside in your mind, and you have to become it. You have to literally become it, and you go through the process, you go through the hard times, you go through the moments where you don't have money. So then by the time you get it, nothing changes. You are already the same person. So by the time you materialize that in the 3D world, that feeling has already been there. It's nothing new. So you're gonna still be able to act and be who you are. Nothing will change about you. And you'll continue to change in terms of your environment and the decisions you make in terms of how you can continually not get distracted, but continually grow. And at every level of phase, you're gonna have to go through that. Even when you don't have that much, even when you're growing your business, you're still gonna have to go through the phases where I have to clean my environment, I have to clean anything that does not serve me to go to the highest level. So, yeah, cool.
Barking, I'd rather just listen. I'm peeping the game, ain't nothing I'm missing. Immaculate vibe, close to the edge, but I'm feeling alive. Hop in the coupe, man, the coupe so far. And it's 60.
So like, how do you make money from this? Well, what's the revenue model? No, I definitely can. And because the thing is, I'm the same, where I'm also so like, you can get so passionate about what you do, but it can't survive without the business side. Exactly. Yeah. And until you got to get into the business side, until you can now delegate and hire someone or people to help you on the business, so you can just focus on this. For sure. And that's where you're in your genius. So that's where you're at now.
Tell me about what you do, man.
So,
are you into fashion and style level?
Well, yes, I am.
Of course.
Yeah, of course. But no, so we help high-level CEOs build their personal brands.
Okay.
So through YouTube, through podcasting, content. So
nice. What sort of CEOs do you work with? Like
so,
other founders?
No. More so like experienced, established CEOs who are already in their thing, and you know, they're more CEOs who want to invest money into it than time. They throw money at their problems instead of time. Right?
That's a good type of person to be solving their problems.
Exactly. Because there's no budget or there's no pricing. No, it's about value.
And you're really catering to their ego too, which is smart.
Yeah, exactly. So it's with, like, for example, like I document my life. So you see this, I'm always documenting. So I do it for myself, but like that's what we do with these CEOs. So we do that. A podcast is one of the easiest ways we do that, where we don't even have to be around them. They can record a podcast on Zoom. They bring other industry people. Like it's so easy, right? And in a podcast, you're building your brand, like, you know. But then there's other things that you can do that around workshops, documentation, stuff like that. But yeah,
to put less effort in how I represent myself. I can tell that's something that's important to you. And it's like it's how you present yourself in the world. So
appreciate that, man.
Really
and it's so true. I truly believe that when you're living in your purpose, like, you always feel young, and that's why you see. Look, I'll give you an example. Donald Trump. He's in late 70s, whatever, but that, like, you can see he looks young because it's like you're living in your...
He waffles.
He does, but you know what? Like, I used to kind of be like, Donald Trump, I used to see what they were saying in the media, but when I started to really kind of look these past few years, I'm like, you know what? And I read his book, I started to see, I actually respect it, and especially like as a businessman as well. I've been here for 24 years, 25 years, yeah. And you?
Just 2 years and a half.
Do you have a startup idea?
I studied here before. I'm trying to work on that.
Fine, thanks. You guys enjoying the event? Yes. So you guys work for Australian School?
I'm just like shadowing them, watching how it goes.
So what do you guys do?
So we're a program facilitator. So we facilitate like one.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah.
And you guys?
That's cool. I'm like interested in this stuff, but I didn't know about it until you told me. So like I'm gonna cool.
Yeah, so I have a podcast, and I started a podcast with my dad. I was a YouTuber, I still am. So I was doing YouTube, and then because I was doing YouTube, like, I turned it into a business, like through podcasting. Yeah, let me give you the channel.
For the YouTube channel? Or?
Yeah, YouTube channel.
What's your YouTube?
YouTube?
Back to your seats, my friends. 10 seconds.
We can talk. Sure.
Too much Red Bull.
Huh?
What sort of content do you make?
All types of content, business content, family content, lifestyle content.
Love it.
Everything. Just throw it all in there.
All channels?
Yeah. So like we have two. We have a podcast, and then I have my personal channel. I wanted to ask advice for CEOs. You know, we're helping CEOs build their personal brands. It's as important as ever. So my question for you is, how do you build a personal brand as a CEO, and the effect that it has not only on your team, but on your business?
Yeah, absolutely. I think my best piece of advice would be you have to try and fail and reiterate. Your personal brand will change every single couple of months, every single year. You'll never have one core idea because you're growing, your business is growing. So as long as you keep posting, that's one of the most fundamental advice I can give. When I started off posting, I posted about, say, 2 times a week. That was it. And then I eventually went to 3 times a week. Then I found what was working and what wasn't. So I started amplifying the stuff that worked. Then I started posting 4 times. Now I post 5 times a week. Sometimes I have the audacity to post twice a day because I know what works and I keep doing that. Sometimes that doesn't work, and that's fully fine. But I know what the working formula for me is. Not you, not someone else, for me and what I want to create. So I keep posting and see what happens.
And a quick question, like, what effect have you seen it have on...
What effect that's had on my business? We get to work with Red Bull. Where do you think this came from? Literally LinkedIn posts of us talking about a niche, about innovation, about things that matter. And then eventually, Red Bull had a conversation, a brand, let's collaborate. None of this I wouldn't have the audacity to do any of this if I didn't genuinely put myself out there, see what works, what doesn't work, reiterate, have that high agency to change, and take that leap of faith. So business is attracted to your personal brand, and your personal brand is whatever you want it to be authentically.
I love that, man. Thanks so much.
Coupe in a coupe so far. Only 60, but I'm pushing 85. Bad new things, you just my tire.
It's about, it's Thursday today, I'll put that down, but it's about 4 p.m. So for my clients, I host workshops, right? Like we have a package within some of our services like podcasting where we host a workshop. So I'm here right now, we're about to prepare that. Quick little story, this morning had a early morning networking, like 5 in the morning, really good. And then I had another meeting with a client and I accidentally deleted all the footage. So that's why you're seeing this now, but it's just a lesson. You just gotta get so much content, things happen, mistakes happen, but that's it. And I'm here telling you guys. So you see, $100 million CEO makes mistakes, just like you. So anyway, let's enjoy.
Yeah. It's insane. I was like, oh my Lord. They say, yeah, it's just a culture. Even for them to go on, holiday, not all man to themselves. No, they are one common vision, one common goal. Our job here is to add value to the organization, and I can't afford to let my team down. But in Australia, in America, in Canada, no one gives a They're like, oh, how much annual leave do I have? I'm going on toilet break, I'm going to go smoke, take 10 minutes away, 15 minutes away, don't give what's happening, oh, phone is ringing. They don't have that culture there, man.
And so that's...
A couple of things. I had seen why are we here? We're here to create generational wealth. We're here to create a legacy and impact for the people who come after us. So that's what I want to introduce to you guys today. I want to introduce you guys to topics that are going to be able to help you, to topics that are going to be able to make you stand out.
Doing stock filling in Woolworths at night. I've met some amazing human beings doing working in McDonald's. I've met some amazing human beings in this quarter, in this stage of their life, working in Bunnings. And I speak to them and, hey, you enjoy them, it's like, gotta pay. There's a different way. You can get some older people work in a certain place. There's a different way you get some people that want to work there or have to work there. Very different. The conversation is very different. I'm the kind of person, I like speaking to people. And when I speak to the conversation between someone that loves to work there, doesn't need the money, the conversation is different from someone that has to work there. And most times they say, hey, I gotta pay the bills. They will tell you. They feel beaten down. They feel that they've already failed. The way they carry themselves, the way they talk, it tells you that. So there's nothing wrong if I'm the kind of person that likes Bunnings, God knows, that would be my retirement plan.
Does that affect you in any way or not?
No, man, you're a king, man. When you start understanding that your uniqueness, you don't need to be like anyone.
Okay.
As a kid growing up in a Western world, it played massively on me, don't get me wrong. But once I started understanding who I am, my greatness, I started understanding that I don't need to look like anyone. Actually, it plays in my favor. I'm unique. I'm different from anyone else. So once I started understanding I'm unique, I understood that if you're unique, you can't be like everyone else. You shouldn't be like everyone else. You shouldn't look like everyone else. You shouldn't talk like everyone else. And if everyone else starts understanding everything you say, and everyone else understood everything you say, everyone else agrees with everything else you say, guess what? You're not unique.
For all CEOs, especially living in this creator economy, for you to be documenting your life, I think it's so important. So a lot of these guys here are watching the week in my life, right? What do I get up to? Really early mornings. Today wasn't the earliest morning, I'll even be honest with you. Welcome back to another webinar. Really appreciate you guys for coming in and seeing this also on YouTube Live. We have a wait list for the new year. We're at full capacity right now. As you can see, we're extremely busy when it comes to handling our clients. But we have a scorecard for 2025 because this information that we're giving you is really on how you can build for the new year.
you know, as this quarter's coming in, you know, Black Friday is coming, how can you be a part of exclusive community? We only select a few clients per quarter on who we work with, because podcasting and personal branding is extremely intimate. It takes a lot of time, and as we're expanding operations, we really want to be delicate with our capacity. We want to be delicate with the people we're serving. We actually want to protect our capacity. A lot of businesses just want to take on as many clients as possible, and that's great. Maybe when it comes to building your revenue streams, fantastic. But we believe in just selecting a select few who want to be able to be part of a community, and we can exclusively just work with you to help you push you in the right direction, right? Like, as you can see, building up on all these different platforms, building a podcast is your media company. So we really want to tailor it to a select few. We'll see you on the other side. Alright guys, getting ready to do my podcast. During the day, it's been a great day. Now we're here in the office, about to do a podcast. Cool.
What do you think separates the top CEOs, the top to the average?
Top CEOs that goes on to creating billions and millions and billions of dollars of empires are CEOs that know how to bring good people together. The CEOs that can bring great innovators, great managers, great leaders, great project managers, bring them all together into one room.
I kind of want this also for, like, you know, I wanted this to be interactive a little bit. So first, I actually want to ask, how has everyone like been? How's like your lives been? Not about work. How have you guys been?
My life, good. But now when it comes to like...
It's really powerful, at least to know, and to how I can also be better, and you know what you guys are also learning as well. Who wants to share next? Don't be shy. Alright, guys, I'm headed off to football. About to have a great day. Play some football. It's been a while since I've been out there, so I'm gonna go have fun. You guys can see, had some team training this morning, did some work. Now to enjoy myself with some ball.
Howdy! Like. That's it. Hey, when you're well done, bro. Go out there.
Great ball. Hey guys, just got back. It's 12, nearly going to 12:30, heading into Sunday. Don't have to wake up early. I don't have like a lockdown schedule, but you know, I just like waking up early. I was telling a young boy today, waking up early changed my life. I'm usually up at 4, so I'll probably sleep until maybe 6, maybe even 7, you know, and then I got a lot of work to do tomorrow. Then you guys are gonna watch this video. Cool, see you guys, and I hope I can show you through my week and you enjoyed it. I'll use this camera for the back. So this is a Zoom call, but then it's me there.
So by you there, it's from this camera?
From this camera, but usually you can use through Zoom.
Oh, okay. So because now I was seeing you on that small in my side, but for yourself, you'll be seeing yourself from here.
Well, like this one, because this one takes editing, because you have to use this footage here to put it in here.
Oh,
this video, this one, for what we did today, I'll keep this file, and then we can do it another, when we have an editor, we can even reproduce it again.
Yes, but I think it's good because, so like this one is from the
Gotta say no lies. Skirt off in the city tonight. No new friends, just you and I. So, what's next? I'm taking flight, getting motion, yeah, you know I'm bound.